Hi, Mike here. Going to talk tonight about fear of the unknown and stepping into things that you've never done before. You know, the only thing that's stopping you from stepping into doing something that you want to do oftentimes is a decision. We are always thinking things in our head. We've got that self-talk that's going on. So you've got, I'm not sure if I can do this, or I don't think that I can do this because I never have been able to get started on things, and I don't finish things, and I'm just not good at this, or playing back some tapes that other people have recorded in your head from when you were young. We've got baggage that we're we're carrying around in our head from when we were kids. Something that people told us that we believed. So really what we're always having to deal with is self-sabotage in our thinking. We've got our subconscious and our conscious minds that are oftentimes at war with each other. Our subconscious is trying to keep everything the same so we stay comfortable. Don't want any discomfort, otherwise it's going to cause problems. So it's try to keep the status quo. Whereas in our conscious mind, we're thinking things that, we may want to try to do something new, or step into something that we know that we're supposed to do deep down inside. In our heart, we've got things that we know that were placed inside of us from the time that we were born, that we know is just it's there, and that we need to step into who we're supposed to be. But a lot of times we don't, because of wrong thinking. We've got what I call pretzel logic going on in here, because we can justify anything in our brains to try to make things make sense, even when they're wrong. They can be twisted up into a pretzel, whereas there's no real logic to it. If you sit and look at it on paper, or discuss it with a friend, why do I believe what I'm thinking here? A lot of times it really doesn't make any sense, but to not end up having problems looking ourselves in the mirror, we justify and rationalize and get things where we can still make everything work out inside our head. So shining the light on things like that makes a big difference on being able to step out and get moving in a forward direction. When you realize that there's something wrong with your thinking, you can change it, because all it takes is a decision. You can decide that I'm not going to think like this anymore, and you make steps to be able to move forward in that. So I just want to encourage everybody that you were made to do great things. You were born to be able to contribute to the world and to bring what you have out for everybody else to be able to see and to experience. You have things that I need, and I probably have things you need, but oftentimes we don't ever connect to the point that we find that out. So I want to say there's no thing that can stop you once you've made a decision and really decide that you're going to do something. You have what is required inside of you to follow through and to step forward into things. And all it takes is a decision and some resolve. So step in, step out, Take that dive off into the deep end of the pool. Go do what you were meant to do and grow to be great.